It's a really big map. You're in the lower left-hand corner.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know
We're
if
looking
it's a big map because I can only see where I'm at.
How much zooming did it take you to get to where you were at?
We're on the edge of this chasm here.
So,
I have a thing on here. Apparently, last time Xenos tossed, you cast light on a rock and threw it down in the chasm so we could see what was down there.
Right.
I have written here in my notes nothing particularly interesting.
So basically, what you guys are able to note from where you're at is at the northwest of the chasm. There's a tunnel that has been dug in that leads deeper, and that's what you learned by throwing the lighted coin. At the more southeast of the cavern, there's also a rough dug tunnel that also leads, seemingly deeper. There was a rope tied to one of the stalagmites and was sent down the side. It's a 20-foot drop.
Alright, well I guess we want to go ahead and I'll be first. I'll go down the rope first, see what's at the bottom of this cavern here.
Who is that?
Pat.
Yeah, I'd like to give Pat inspiration.
Alright, so
Cool.
Pat, you're just going to use the rope that's there?
The Boric inspiration?
Where is the rope?
I'm kidding.
Down.
It's off of this stalagmite here.
Oh, so I'd be climbing down like over here, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
And so it is up to you as to which direction you would like to investigate.
Well, I want to go over here and have a gander, but I want to do so quietly.
Sure.
Stealthily. Should I go ahead and step through, or?
Yeah, go right ahead, but please do a couple of steps at a time.
Okay.
Well, why do I only see, nobody on here?
I don't know.
I see me. Oh, now I see things.
Move your token
a
little.
That's what I did. I just moved it just a little.
Alright. Well, I think I might be getting a little too far ahead, so I'm going to come back. And, hey guys, this goes on for a ways. I don't see anybody. It goes down and it takes a turn and then it...
I'm going to go down there with Pat.
Fair enough.
I think this is going to be a very large cave. And we should kill everything in it.
Absolutely. No survivors.
Right.
Unless they have something to offer.
Yeah, but then we can take it and kill them here.
Alright, so is everybody else coming down? Because I say we just kind of strike off to the right here and...
I'm down. I'm going to actually go through the door.
Yeah, I've gone to about here.
Are we free to move?
Yes, you are free to head down into the chasm.
Alright then.
I want to be sneaky. I don't want to just, bumble through. I want to try
that's
to...
kind of my thoughts.
Mike,
Then
You
you
see how it takes a turn here?
Pardon?
You know?
do you have a
Do y'all want
token
to go
out
this
there?
way?
Yeah.
Or would y'all like to go
I'm
this way?
Batman.
Yeah, I don't see you.
Mm-mm. I'm Batman.
I'm right behind. Well, Cat just jumped back on the other
There
side.
we go. I see.
Oh, yeah, he was covered up by somebody else's.
Not from my perspective.
It
But
was
I
on
guess
mine.
everybody
There
sees
you
others
go.
on top.
All right.
Alright.
All right. So once
Yeah,
inside the chasm, let me find some reading notes here. Once inside the chasm, one, you hear large crashes. It sounds like waves slapping into the side of
Oh shit!
the
Wave.
side of yes, large waves. I mean, it's a booming amount of noise. It's solid, fairly consistent, but you guys know that you're out in the mountains. This isn't, some
Right.
sort of coastal.
That's what I was thinking. There's no way
area.
of water around us. There's no oceans around us. So there's some
Well-
fuckery going on.
Apparently there's one.
And we could be hearing wind. Is wind hitting the mountain?
No, it's. I mean, you definitely hear large crashes of waves. That sounds like waves crashing into something, but it echoes really, really loudly throughout the whole cave.
Well, that should make it easier to sneak
Dragons
through.
fucking or something.
I don't know. You are in Wave Echo Cave, by the way. So, I mean,
We're sneaking into a giant toilet.
so
I don't
as you
think
come
that's a
in
good
and you
idea.
see in the area, the ceilings are only 6 feet high. I'm gonna move you back to the rest of your group here.
Hat, yeah. Actual.
So the ceilings are only 6 feet high. Several passages end in partially excavated rocks. The ahead of you, this tunnel leads into a 30-foot high cavern, where Pat is here.
Okay.
Leads into a 30-foot high cavern. Walls are carved with simple reliefs showing dwarf and gnome miners hard at work. Below them, there's nearly 24 skeletons and rusted scraps of armor scattered across the cavern floor. Some are dwarf skeletons, while others are orc remains. Half dozen brass lanterns stand in niches or ledges around the cavern, but none are lit.
I don't have prestidigitation. Light them all up at once, you
I guess we could always light them the old-fashioned way. Where's the nearest
know?
brazier?
I use
don't
my
know.
dick
They're kind
lighter.
of all over. It's in their box.
No, do we really need it?
Sean's got light on his staff.
I've got a lit up staff.
And everybody else has dark vision and stuff.
I got an angry glow stick.
Or is this going to be like a Legend of Zelda situation where we got to light all the torches?
I don't know, it could be.
So in this cavern ahead of you, you do notice a bunch of bat-looking creatures up in the ceiling.
Oh.
Well. Alright.
How big are they?
I don't know, they're small.
Well, what is small? Like the size of my hand or like as big as my head?
It's less than 5 meters.
Probably about as big as your head,
Okay.
maybe a little bigger.
Well, that's big for a fat creature.
but it's small for a creature.
Right. They get bigger.
How
Bigger
many,
than my head. Okay, well then I'm scared.
I guess.
how about how many of them?
You can probably actively see about 3 or 4 of them.
Okay.
Try to kill these things, or do y'all want to try to not bother
Yeah,
them?
fuck it, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and Sacred Flame one.
Alright, give me just a second to get some into the right layer here.
And I guess I'll get my sling ready.
Or I guess I should just start calling it Sacred Bolt, you know? Since I'm
Right.
going thematically.
What works?
Sacred bolt.
Man, these fucking cartridges last forever.
What is that? Some kind of marijuana cartridge?
No. That would be illegal, right? Oh, wait, no, it's not. It is.
Nice.
I wish I had one of those things. Those things are great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got some banana right here.
Banana.
Mm-hmm. That's delicious. I got some
Banana.
green poop on the other one over there.
Some gray poop? Alright,
So do we need to roll initiative, or what?
yeah, you guys roll initiative, but don't start shouting at me yet.
Ready, good? Oh, shit.
Ooh, yeah.
These are practice rolls, the first 3.
No, that's
Not even looking, okay? Alright. I've learned to warm them up.
A 9 plus 3, so I got a 12. What'd you get?
11 plus 2.
13. All right. Yeah, they're not terrible, but they're great. They're fine. Oh wait, I Sacred Flame that motherfucker. I Sacred Flame's one of them at least.
yeah, absolutely.
All right, no, that's good, man. I'm just warming up my vape.
Okay, so Thorin was a 13. You guys can start shouting at me now.
Go with 4.
Alright,
I'm a 10.
Gary got a
Mandy, you
13.
seemed excited about yours.
I got
What's
a
that?
20 on the dice.
Oh. Well, we know who's going first.
Alright.
24.
Yes.
Alright, and Sean?
I got a 12, and Gary got a 13.
I feel good about tonight, guys. I think I'm gonna stay awake.
You gonna hang in there?
I'm gonna try to hang in there. I've been drinking Red Bull all day.
Alright, Sean, Sacred Flame damage.
1d4, right?
I think it's 1d.
No, it's 1d6. You're right.
It's 1d8.
1d8. Yeah, it's 1d8. Alright. I got 7 damage
Alright,
on the die.
you hit one and poof, it's gone.
Alright.
Aaron?
Alright. What am I rolling? A D8?
No, you're
No, it's
deciding
20.
what to do about these bats on the ceiling.
Oh, I'm gonna try to throw an arrow at one.
Alright, roll the
You're
hit.
gonna throw the arrow, or are you gonna use the bow?
I'm gonna use the bow, I guess. It'll probably be a lot more powerful if I use the bow than if I try to throw with my hands. So So what am I
Maybe.
rolling?
D20 plus 6.
Okay, 7 plus 6 is 13.
That misses.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Thorin?
I don't piss it off or anything. I must have missed it. I must have missed it by quite a bit.
This is Mockery on the closest one.
Alright, 1d4.
You look like a dirty cotton ball.
Oh, did somebody vicious mock?
1 damage.
Alright, I mean, it's hard to tell, but he makes some like squeaky noises that are sad squeaky noises. So he has been thoroughly, viciously mocked.
Oh my. Poor guy.
Xenos?
Oh, well, yeah, it's my turn. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and Sacred Flame the one he just mocked.
Go for it.
Alright, well, you gotta roll, not me.
I do. Hold on. Let me put this flash down.
Just trying to stay in the right mindset for D&D, you know.
All right. That's a natural 20.
Ooh, fuck
I
yeah.
know. What a waste. So he is not quite so sacredly flamed.
Doesn't he take half damage?
And he's
Nah, not on a cantrip.
he's been insulted too.
Whoa, another one appeared. More of them.
Oh,
What?
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna
I
have to
think
leave these
we'll be
fuckers
fine.
alone.
They're just nuisances.
Until their turn. Hold on.
Whoa.
Ooh, I still got shit I can do.
I don't want to have to dick with that, so I just make them all on the right layer now. All right.
I say we retreat down this hallway and find out what's going on.
Well, we're kind of like...
Atchwack,
Really?
it's your go.
I don't know if
I
we
say
have
we
to-
keep killing. I say we keep killing bats. I'm gonna move up to,
Okay, we're gonna
Stay
keep
right
killing
here.
that.
and I'm gonna use. I think I'm gonna use my sling. I'm gonna sling a rock at this one here.
Okay.
Ha ha ha! There's a 20 on the dice.
Nice.
It's the same thing Wednesday. First roll, fucking 20. Awesome. Alright, so that is...
I'm going to
I
save you
guess
some
that's a
trouble. They've got 2 hit points.
Okay. Well, that's my first attack. And second attack, I'd like to just go ahead and sling one at this dude here.
All right, give it a roll.
Yeah, that's a that'll be a 13 total.
That is a miss.
Damn. All right. Well, that's me. I killed one.
All right, and these guys fly 40.
Wow. Are you measuring me? I'll see that.
Do the bats rely on dark vision?
Yeah.
There's a thing on my Gloomstalker is anything that relies on dark vision. If there's, well, I guess there is another light source in this room, huh? But yeah, if they don't have a light source, they
Yeah, I've got quite
They
a
got a
bit
light
of
source.
going on here.
Yeah, Sean's
Yeah.
Sean's glowing you up.
Somebody following you through the cave.
Like a motherfucking rave up in here. I got my glow stick, fucking spinning it around and dancing and shit. Oops, 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 oops.
Alright, so that's... Alright. So, 3 of the bats swoop in.
Fucking.
Whoa, they're swooping now.
Oh yeah, they're swooping.
We kind of woke them up, I guess.
Whooping.
What do they do to us?
You're
They
about
bite?
to find out.
Oh.
They get rapey. Real rapey.
Right.
Gotta watch them back.
I think the rest of you guys have seen these. So,
Oh, they're not bad.
Oh man, this is unfortunate.
Oh, those little fucking dudes.
kind of a mixture between a bat and a mosquito.
Right, yeah. I remember
We were fighting those when we went to
some
see
of
the
these
Banshee.
fucking douches.
Alright, let me see. So that is... What is that? God damn it, I hate these little red and purple dice. In the low light, I can barely see what they are. My old ass has to take my glasses off to look at anything close. Alright, so that's 4 plus 3, so 7. One of them
Magnifier on
actually...
your desk.
God, what I need is bifocals, but I'm too vain. So 7 points of damage to you, Pat. And this fucker latches on. He got little hooks on his shit, and he... Bam! The other 2 miss. They're not able to either penetrate armor or they swoop past your face, whatever the case is. Wilro, it is your turn.
Wilro Dragon.
Right? You can try to bury a battle axe into the one attached to Pat. It's like slapping a mosquito off your wife.
Alright, we'll go for that one.
No, dear.
That's a 13 plus, what, 5? Was it? That's an 18.
Oh,
And, pretty sure that's a hit.
So that's going to be a hit. Are you actually going for the one off of Pat?
Why not?
Or are you going for one of the ones that are swooping past you?
Well, it
It
seems
sounds
like,
like you did.
I've got a second hit, and these things have 2 hit points, so I was thinking I'd go for 2 of them, starting with that one.
Alright. Pat, what's your armor class?
16.
And what did you get?
Wait, hold
Mike?
on. If
What's
I
your
do
total?
this, I'm hitting Pat or the surge?
Well, there's a surge
me.
sitting on Pat.
Yeah, but I'm
What was your roll to hit?
Like a tiny fucking creature.
I have a really good aim.
It's bigger
What
than
was your
18.
roll?
18.
18?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's getting an axe in the knee.
I got
Nah,
potions.
18's pretty good. I would say like a DC would be 15, so if he had like rolled a 14 was just enough to hit the Sturge, but not enough to, you know, have the control. But yeah, you scrape this fucker right off of him. It kind of glances off his armor and
Good.
cuts the little bitch in half. You still have your bonus action.
Yeah, so I'm going to the one that's coming more directly at me now. Offhand. That's a 5. So I missed that one. Oh wait,
Yeah,
hold
alright.
on. Oh wait, whoa. I just rolled the wrong dice. I rolled like a D10.
Yeah, you can't do that. You gotta do a
Oh.
D20.
No, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. That one's a different story. That's a 6 and a 4. That's a 10, and that's still a miss, but it's not such a sad miss.
No, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, you're concentrating on not cutting your buddies, so your offhand swing is a little wild.
You're welcome.
Very kind of you.
Okay. I'm gonna, no, I'm just gonna stay where I'm at. I think I was the bottom, so whoever goes.
Hank.
Neither one of you guys have less than a 15 armor class, so we've got another 2 swoop in. They're kind of buzzing around your head like some pesky bullshit.
But they're bigger than our heads, so it's a little more than pesky.
Yeah, it's a little frightening, yeah.
A little frightening.
Thunder and lightning.
Aaron, it is your turn.
It's my turn? Okay. I
Lightning, very, very lightning.
am gonna take my longbow
Galileo.
to this one.
Cigarette.
My longbow. I'm gonna take a arrow to this one right here.
As a side note, Sean has unwittingly summoned Beelzebub. Okay, go ahead and roll your 1d20.
Oh man. Okay, I rolled a 2 on the die, so
Well, Beelzebub shows up and he's got a place set aside for you. For you.
For you.
I deserve it.
No, I'm not doing that.
Aww.
Not hijacking the Google Meet with acapella. I'm not being no Rona quarantine feel good piece on Good Morning America.
Where's your team
Not
spirit?
tonight.
Well, they quit
Satan.
live streaming your YouTube. If anyone's the leak here, it's you. Alright, well, that was a miss. It is now Thorin's turn.
Yeah, I'll try Vicious Mockery again.
Alright. You call that flying, you piece of shit.
2 damage.
Where'd you get your life?
What's the DC? Because he rolled a 16 plus 1, so 17.
That's what spell save?
Yeah.
You must succeed in wisdom.
What's that?
Again, what does it say against what?
No, it just says wisdom.
So it's wisdom. It's what's your charisma?
19.
19. So that's plus 4.
Yeah.
16. 16 is the number to beat. So no damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your
he
words
is,
are not so hurtful today.
Yeah. This particular surge has a higher self-esteem. He's like, sticks and stones, bitch. His mama taught him good. Xenos, it is your turn.
Alright, well, I'm gonna staff the nearest one.
So you're gonna move in?
Yeah, I'm going to move over here and attack this bat.
Alright.
Surge, whatever.
Roll to hit.
And I'm working on the roll. Yeah, that's a 15 plus 3. Yeah, 15 plus 3.
Alright. That hits. I hate to cheat you guys out of a damage roll, but your base modifier does it. this action.
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely going to do some more shit because I'm going to immediately fucking roadhouse this bat out of the sky.
Give it a shot.
And let's see what we got here. Oh shit, 18 plus 3.
All right, and without
Good
spending
job,
any
son.
key, that is the end of that.
And I will continue to move to the backside over here.
All right.
So now they're fighting on 2 fronts. And we know how that goes.
Well, they are kind of fighting on 2 fronts.
I have to go make this dog shut up.
There's a 18 and a 17, 18, 19, 20. What? That's plus 5, so 20-something and 20-something. So at least 2 of them hit you. One of them not quite. So that is 4, 5, 6, 7, and 5. So 2 of them attach to you. One of them does 7 damage. The other does 5. These 2 are actually attached to your body.
That would leave me with 20 or 18 hit points. Alright. But I'm gonna go ahead and Wrath the Storm too.
Fair enough. Those 2 are out, so they fly to you like a bug zapper. So, it is now Atchwak's turn.
Alright, well, I'm just going to keep the swing going, and I'm just going to go for this one straight in front of me right there. Fuck. That is a 1 on the dice.
Oh. Oh. Damn.
Well,
You were going for which one?
the one straight in front of me, and right by this one right here.
Okay, so roll again.
Oh dear. That is a 12 on the dice.
Alright, so that misses. So, sling bullet comes whizzing past your head. Xenos. You hear it.
I'm used to throwing axes.
We now have...
Oh, I can't. Can I bonus action that? No, it's just 1 action. It'd be pretty cool to be able to use light as a bonus action. Light up. So it's like phosphorescent rounds, you know?
Alright, so Mike, this one attaches to you. Lash... And does 4 points of damage.
That asshole.
I'm used to it.
Wilro, it is your turn.
That's what we should do.
What do you do? Let's see. You said it's my turn?
Yep.
Alright, well, so the one that just did all that nonsense, I answer. 13, 12? No?
Nope.
Nope.
Second swing. 17.
That hit.
Am I needing to roll?
Very nice.
Or is he out?
Nope. Your damage modifier is more than enough to kill him.
Perfect.
Back up to the top. Aaron, it is your turn. There
Okay.
are 2 left.
Okay. I'm gonna fly an arrow at this one.
Alright.
God damn it. I got a 5 on the die this way.
Yeah, that doesn't do it. Thorin?
Yes. Vicious Mockery.
Viciously mocked his ass.
I'm going to cast a healing word on Sean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Custom ability. We can heal
roll
you.
Roll your 1d4.
Oh, he rolled a 4.
Alright.
He rolled a 4. What is that a plus what? I don't
Plus
know.
nothing. It doesn't matter. They have 2 hit points, but it's a plus nothing. Spells, you'll have a specific...
Spellcasting modifier.
Yeah, so it'd be 4 plus 4.
For Vicious Mockery? Oh.
No, for healing
No,
word.
he was healing word.
Yeah,
me.
the healing word is there, but you also hit with your Vicious Mockery. I assumed that was the 4.
I can. Oh yeah, because that's a bonus action. Okay.
Oh, shit.
So,
That heals me for 8?
No, it'll be 7 for your healing.
so it was 4 for
the
the damage, and then
Yeah.
7 for your heal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll a 3.
So that gets me back up to 25.
Yeah,
And just
remember,
in
he,
time for your turn.
Just
he put
in
Bardic
time for my
Inspiration
turn.
on me a while ago, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
lasts
you
10
still got
minutes.
an inspiration on you.
Okay.
I've got it marked on my cards.
Cool.
Alright, so it's my turn?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Where is this? Wait, are they all dead?
There's
I
one
think
left.
there's one.
Oh,
see
I
it?
need to click a... Yeah, okay, now I can see it. Yeah, I'm gonna go fucking staff this motherfucker with my lightsaber staff.
Alright.
So... That's a 16 plus 3 to hit.
16. This last Sturge dies of a staph infection. Alright.
You've been saving that up all week.
Sometimes you got some gold, you know.
So,
All right, are we done with that?
that is correct. This is the room with the carvings and the skeletons, but there does not seem to be anything of value.
I definitely want to do some inspecting to see if there's any kind of hidden anything.
Give me an investigation check.
All right.
I would also
That means
like
we
to take a
look
look around.
We walk around freely.
More or less. Try not
shit.
to get too terribly far into one direction or another.
I rolled a 6 on the die, so I'm pretty sure I'm just
Yeah.
like, grrr.
You see nothing
This
of value.
This is straight investigation or perception.
Oh, investigation.
All right, so that's going to be a 9 for me.
Yeah.
Still
Regardless,
no good.
even if you had like a 30, there's nothing of value.
All right, guys, what do y'all think? North, south, east, west? What do you think?
Say we whip out some lawn chairs and thunderclap. Let them come to us.
I mean,
No,
we
no,
could
I
do
take,
that.
I take every bit of that.
Yeah,
I
that's
take
not
every bit of that.
necessarily a bad idea.
No,
We
I'm
could
taking
just...
every bit of that back.
Yeah, Sean's gonna clap his cheeks and bring all the boys to his yard.
We could. Well, hold on. This may not be such a terrible idea. We set that off, say, somewhere around here, and then we retreat to where we came in, so we're at the top of that. They got to climb a wall to get to us. I'll pull that rope up back behind us.
But we
I feel
don't
like
really
we
have
should
lawn
go-
chairs, so.
I feel like we should go here.
Nah, we never bought the folding chairs.
Amanda wants to go north. Anyone else?
I'm down.
You go north. I was kind of thinking south, but I don't know. I'm kind of wondering how much space there is to the south of us. But yeah, we can go up north. What do we got? What happened?
Basically more hallways. As you kind of walk out of this larger opening
I see a door.
that's in the
I see Jesus.
that's in your general zone, the ceilings go back down to what did it say they were? 6 feet high. So it's back down to 6 foot high ceilings as you start to walk out of the area with the 30 foot high ceiling. So it gets a little more dungeony, I guess, as you start to head up towards what, as Amanda has aptly pointed out, is a door.
Oh, I don't see the door yet.
Right there.
All right. Like, I guess we're still proceeding cautiously. Should I be rolling any kind of perception or anything before I go across this hallway?
There's an intersection. and we know
You
how
can
those
roll.
always work.
You can roll stealth if you
I'll
are
roll
going cautiously. If you're all kind of moving slowly, you should probably all roll stealth, and we'll kind of get a party stealth number
Right.
established.
That is a 20 for my stealth, and that'll be a 20 plus 3.
Well, it's a
All
good
right.
thing I stayed back.
What'd you get?
A 4 on the die. Was
Yeah, I got a 7.
my stealth is plus 3.
Everybody else needs to hang back, but I can
got a
pat
9
Rich
on the
across the
die.
hall and I'm fine.
I think
Oh,
that's
Gary
plus
got
2.
17 plus 2, so he's good.
My stealth is.
Yeah, it's a good thing I'm.
Dexterity.
I'm pretty stealthy. So.
Alright, give me just
Generally.
a second, because I'm going to get an
2.
average of those numbers.
Yeah, so my total is 11.
And I'm in the back.
What?
I said I'm in the back, Bob Dobson it up.
Alright, so your average is 13.
Did you
Okay.
get mine?
Yeah. Exactly. Go, 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 go.
Is there all theme music? Everything.
But at the same time, what's going on here is that anybody who rolled over a 15 is feeling very confident. And anyone who rolled under the 15 is like, oh, fuck. But overall, you guys are not as stealthy as some of you think you are. But you can feel free to approach the door.
We can approach the door.
Mm-hmm.
All of us. I'm going. Aha. The hallway's empty.
Ah, okay.
Now when we get to the door, how will I know if I can hear anything?
All right.
Roll.
Roll a perception.
And what is that? D20?
D20 with wisdom.
Oh man, I got a 4 plus 1, 5.
All right, yeah, sounds pretty quiet. Couldn't possibly be. the other side of that door.
Can I explore down this way a little bit?
Yeah. No, absolutely.
I don't want to get too far from the party, but I just kind of want to check and make sure we're not missing something a little further down the hallway, you know?
I mean, as you go a couple of, 10 feet at a time, you're moving more slowly, so, it's kind of like half speed per round, trying to keep that fantastic 13 average stealth. You're seeing basically what you're seeing there. Cavern splits. The dead end is kind of like a partially excavated bit of rubble where it looks like someone had been attempting to mine deeper into that wall.
All right. Who wants to go through this door?
I do.
All right.
Anybody else?
I'm gonna go step over this way.
I'll follow through the door, I guess.
Wait, I can't. Hold on, I gotta scroll.
I'll do whatever the group is doing, but I like a door.
Yeah, I'll go in.
Alright, so the door is getting opened. Slow down. Let me actually remove the door so you can see in as opposed to step right in.
Okay.
If that would be your preference, I'll let you barge right in. I don't really care.
I think at this point we're kind of barging in.
Here we go.
I can come kick that door if you want. I'll kick things.
I see some things.
So what you are seeing are ghouls.
Alright.
Oh.
There are 3 of them in the room.
Fantastic.
They're gnawing on bones. They look pretty hungry. We're gonna do another initiative.
Whoop, whoop.
Alright.
Give me a second before you start shouting numbers at me. And
12. 14.
did I not? I'm speaking French over here. En uno momento, s'il vous plaît.
You get slapped by a French person who said that.
For what? Asking for 1 minute, please?
Fucking hell. 5 plus 3 is 8.
Alright, hold on. Let me see this green one. That's...
Ooh, you got a 9.
purple.
No, I mean, this much bigger.
Alright, and
For
then
the other half of that one.
that's a red. Alright, you can shout numbers at me.
I have a 17.
Alright.
I have 21.
Alright. Anyone else?
I have a 3.
Alright.
Total?
Oh,
You go to 1?
Oh,
you rolled a 1. Is that possible?
Nice.
Sean?
I got an 8 and Gary got a 9.
Alright.
In
order.
Not enough things on the floor. You gotta keep throwing shit.
As you guys come into the room,
Whoa, that ghoul is fast.
yeah, they are pretty fast. He rushes right up. That is a 16 to hit for Thorin.
Uh-oh.
shit.
Okay.
Is that a hit?
Ghouls ain't fucking around.
They seldom do.
Against your armor class? What's your armor class? 14 with modifiers? Well, then a 16 will be a hit.
Okay, so that's
15.
7 points of damage. He comes in with claws. 7 points of damage, plus a Constitution saving throw.
Working on that.
That's fine. I'll take a quick nip.
5?
A
got a
5 for the saving throw?
Yeah.
Sweet. Paralyzed for 1 minute.
Oh no!
Fucking hell. One whole minute?
Cat! God damn it!
Did he knock over your drink?
No, he
stepped on the
moved her,
keyboard.
and it moved her token off the map.
I didn't want to
I
die.
can't find it, Galen.
Giant
Put it
godlike
back.
cat reaches
Put
down
it
from the
back.
sky.
No, I don't have the whole thing.
I know, but I put it back where it came from, so if you like...
Oh,
scroll-
here we
Well,
go.
I
I found it. I found it. I found it.
So for Gary, that's 7 points of hit points and a paralyzation. Next up is Aaron.
Okay, well, we're all piled up at the door here.
It is difficult terrain to move through both Xenos and the paralyzed dwarf.
Okay. Am I able to shoot an arrow here?
Not from there. You've got to kind of move your way into... If you were to, like, move into this square behind Sean, you could try to shoot past your two buddies. But that's going to give your target extra cover. But if you were to go 10, 20, and then 25, you'd be in the room and you'd have a good view of...
Okay, so here I go. Gonna hit this guy with my arrow. Come on, die. Give me good numbers. Well, shit. That's a 10 plus what? My dexterity? For 14.
That's it.
That's a hit. So now what I roll?
1d8.
The 8. Give me a second. It takes me a minute to figure this out. That's an 8. Okay. 2 hit points.
2 plus 4, so 6 hit points.
Oh, hit points.
Alright.
How many hit points do they have?
More than 6. This one is 15. No, wait. That's a 13 plus 8. A 17 to hit. Amanda,
Yeah.
what's your armor class?
Oh, 18.
only took 7 damage.
18?
Yes.
Ah, so he's like scratching at your armor or your shield. No, you're using a bow,
I'm using a bow.
so you don't have a shield. That's
Oh,
a hit.
no. Oh no. How
So that
much?
is 2, 3, 4 points of damage, and I need you to roll a 1d10 for Constitution saving throw.
Shoot.
You need me to roll what? For what?
D20 for Constitution saving throw. Did I say 10?
Well, I got a 1 on the dice.
Oh, you are also
dear.
paralyzed for 1 minute.
Oh. Well, since I'm paralyzed, I guess I'll go take a piss.
Might as well.
All right, Atchmack.
All right.
It is your turn. You have 2 friends that seem very sickened by ghoul scratches.
All right. Hey, if I move here, that doesn't give him an opportunity because I'm not out of his range, right?
Correct.
Okay, well, I'm going to move here. And I want to use my bonus action. First thing I want to do is try to knock this dude down with my shield.
All right.
Strength athletics coming at you. That's going to be an 8.
Well, he rolled a 1, and with his +1, that is a grand 2.
Awesome. So is
Yeah.
he prone?
He is prone. I'm
Cool.
looking for something that looks prone. We'll call that prone. Well, actually, we'll make that one prone. I'm back. All right.
All right, because now he's getting a slash with the longsword. And let's see how that goes. Ooh. That is going to be...
Is that with advantage?
yes, with advantage, that is going to be a 17 plus 6. So that'll be a 23.
That's a hit.
Fantastic. All right, now to remember how to roll my damage. 1, 2, 8. Well, of course. That is going to be 7 damage. I rolled a 1 on the dice.
And then,
And then
as a
my
part of
second-
your same attack,
Is he still up?
he's still up.
He's still up? Alright, well, he's getting the second attack too then. And I guess that's also an advantage because he's still prone, huh?
Correct.
Till his turn. And
Alright, that is going to be a 22 to hit.
That's a hit. That's going to be 2d8.
And don't forget, you got that die you can add to things.
You can add that to damage as well, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a special
Yeah.
bard, so that d6 can be added to damage.
Or armor class.
Or armor class, yeah.
I will have to bear that in mind.
Yeah. Are you
that
rolling
is
the
gonna
d6
be-
for damage?
Uh,
I just want to know so I can take it off your character card.
I'm not using it just yet, but that's going to be 14 points of damage.
Alright, that does it.
Cool, cool.
So 1 down.
Where am I at? 25. That's not too bad. You're down to 7, huh? No, that's not too bad.
I was kind of hoping that I could get through both of them with my first 2 attacks there. It did not work out that well.
Alright. So, the other ghoul advances. They have no ranged attacks, so he can only charge at you looking hungry. And that's where he gets. It is now Thorin's turn.
Yeah, that's where you are.
But you're paralyzed. So it is now Xenos' turn.
Okay, so we got 2 of them right there. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and like just move up a little bit here.
Okay, so this is counts
I'll
as
move.
10 So that's 15 where you're at now as far as your movement.
Yeah, that still gives me, like, what, 25 foot? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this dude with my glow stick.
Alright.
Get
All the
him,
hit.
Sean.
12 plus 3 to hit, so 15.
15 does it.
Alright. And that is 1d8. And wow, a fucking 1.
Nice.
Oh,
A 1
Yes.
plus. So. What is the plus
Yeah.
here?
Yeah, it was 1 on the die. It's definitely a +1. That's a +1.
Well, I mean,
Wait, no, it's not.
the damage.
It's +3.
plus
It's 1
dexterity.
plus 3.
So
Yeah, it's 4 damage.
Alright, so 4 damage. Sean raves at him with his glow stick. And he is similarly impressed with his whole 4 damage.
But I'm gonna go ahead and roadhouse him too.
Hell yeah. You got glow sticks tied to your shoelace like a proper 90s kid?
Well, yeah. Oh, that's a 20 to hit on the
fuck,
die.
that does it. On the dice. Oh shit. 2d4.
And that is yeah, is right. That's 2 1s plus plus 3, so 5 damage more.
All right. I Apparently, when I say ghoul, my phone thinks I want to do some sort of voice command. Too much like something else, I guess. All right. So you said that was 2, 3.
Yeah.
That's another 5. All right. So it's not too bad. I mean, he is visibly shaken. But alas, it is his turn. But he gets advantage because he is going to attempt to bite his paralyzed prey, which is Aaron. 17 on the dice, so that
God
is
damn.
2d6 for the bite.
No.
5, 6, 9, 10, 11 points of damage.
Ouch.
Bites into you.
damn. Getting that full-on zombie. Yum, 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 yum.
Oh yeah, they're hungry.
How many? 11?
Yes.
Like, was this door not locked? Like,
It was shut. You guys opened it up. So, Mike, as you may have started to realize, I fucked up and skipped you. You are
I know
so
it's
far
pretty low.
down in the order there. So I will let you go ahead of Atchwack and then go again in your regular order after Xenos.
I will allow that. Make it so. Let's see. Okay, so I'm
Speed, so that
here
would be
now. Whole
Well,
bunch
like,
of noise.
She's taking a good bit of damage.
See, I just moved by
Yeah, I
10
have
feet.
11 or 12 hit points left.
Yeah.
so you can make it to this space,
That's
or
what I
this
want right there.
space.
Okay, battle axe. Okay, to this guy.
And that'll give you advantage for the flank.
All right. So roll twice or roll 2, or either.
Roll two and take the highest.
16. It's 5. It's 21.
Was
Is
that your
crit?
first roll?
Yeah.
Try again, see if you can get your 19 or your 20. But the 16's gonna hit.
No, I
But
rolled
you're
2
rolling-
at the same time.
You did roll 2 at the same. Okay, good
Yeah,
deal.
it's 16
So
and 3.
that's a hit.
Okay.
Mike has dice. Like enough that he has 2 20-sided dice.
I got
Dude, I got
dice.
like 100 dice. What are you talking about?
I've got dice I've never used, but I mean, on the topic of dice, what are and when are greater than D20s used?
That's a D100.
Very rarely.
And it usually doesn't come up.
But if you do need it, there's a method to use several rolls and some math.
You roll 2d10. The one of the dice, the first dice that hits is the, 10th number, and then the next is the single digit.
Yeah.
You could have one of these. Looks like a freaking golf ball. What a D100 looks like.
What is it? Yeah.
Yeah, they're cool. I
So
want
when do
one.
you use that?
Only when the rule book
They refer to
specifies.
it as percentile. And so there's certain things that there's like charts that run through 1 through 100, or if you have like a 5% chance or 20% chance of doing something, you would roll the D100 and hope to get over an 80 or over a 20 or whatever the number is that happens to be the
Okay,
target.
way off topic. One more question, then I shut up for the
Sure.
evening. Talking about percentile, I've got like a D what here? D6, it's 5. No, that's a D10. A D10 with like 10, 20,
Talking about
30,
the
40. Is that
Yeah,
percentile?
so instead of rolling a D100, you would roll that
This.
one plus another D10.
With the no,
and
okay,
then-
with the normal, okay.
So it would be like a 20 on one and a 3 on the other would be a 23. 0, 0 on one, 0 on the other would be 100.
Okay, cool. All right, let's go. So, 4
1d8
plus
damage.
3.
4 plus 3, so 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright,
And
he is
my
still
offhand.
standing.
This is offhand. Ooh. Natural 20. Plus
Now that is
4.
definitely a crit.
Okay, so that means I roll.
So
What?
you roll 2d8.
Okay.
And your other is probably has extra pluses on it because it was like a +1 or something, right? You have like a
This is,
magic battle
yeah,
axe
it's a
in your
+2.
main hand.
Yeah.
Marijuana.
So it's a 2d8 plus 2.
That axe is a +2? Come on.
Yeah. This isn't the
What?
special one. This is just the normal battle axe.
Yes, yes. But the special one's only a +1, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a +1 plus some other thing. I don't know. It gives
Plus
you
your strength. So 3 for the first hand, and then which you did, which
Did
is
you?
how we got to where we were. All right,
Okay,
good
so
deal, no
The
problem.
Hue axe?
You had already done it.
Okay. So my first roll was a 5, and my second roll is 6 plus a 2 is 13.
13.
I like it. You like it?
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Okay.
All
So,
right,
what does that do to him?
it kills him.
Okay.
So you axe him in the back. He drops like a sack of ghoul, and it is now Atchwak's turn.
Indeed. All right. What happened?
Your turn.
Okay, I am going to, I guess it's the one left now, right?
That is
And
correct.
it's just this guy right here. Okay, well, I'm just gonna run up and, first thing I want to do is bonus action, smack him with my shield, see if I can't knock him down too.
All right.
That is going to be a 17.
Ooh-wee.
17 does it. He rolled a 3.
Awesome. Oh, hang on. I've got the cat now. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
And
That
while
ghoul
he's
is now
down,
prone.
alright, while he's down, I'd like to hack at him with my longsword.
Alright.
That's going to be a 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
Awesome. Alright, and that'll be... Shit. That's going to be 8 damage. Without all my great starting off bonuses.
You can add a 1d6, and it will run
Oh, I
out
can.
in
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah, you still
Yeah,
got
actually,
that
I'm gonna go ahead.
inspiration.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So that'll be, I said 8 originally, right?
Yep.
That's gonna be 12 total.
All
I'll
right.
go ahead and get rid of that.
All right. So that ghoul stands up,
Oh shit!
and
You weren't supposed to do that.
makes a claw attack for like a 7, 8, 9. So that's a miss.
Catch it on my shield.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12. Still a miss, but yes. So he's scratching at you. You've got your shield up. And you're like, oh fuck, I don't want to get paralyzed. It is Thorin's turn. He is also still paralyzed. A minute is more or less 10 rounds. We haven't got near that. Xenos, it is your go.
It is my day. All right. And then I am going to take my action as Cure Wounds on Aaron.
All right.
All right.
So
is
roll your 1d8 plus
1d8.
your business.
plus my spell casting. I rolled a 2. That's not great. Plus my spell casting would be plus 4 for wisdom.
Alright, so 6 damage is healed. And you now have movement and 2 strikes.
Correct. I'm going to move up right adjacent, or well, catacomb, or whatever you want to call it. And, well, roadhouse the motherfucker.
Oh, roadhouse.
Did you say damage healed?
Huh?
That's 6.
6 damage healed. So I get
Yeah,
6 points back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, and well, I rolled a 14 plus 3, 17, so I
That's a hit.
think it's a hit. And let's see, that's 1d4 damage. And I rolled a 4. Hell yeah!
Alright, so that's 4 plus 3,
Correct.
7 damage.
And I'm just gonna reverse roadhouse his ass now too.
First root out.
And let's see, that is a 7 plus 3 is a 10.
Yeah, that's not going to do it. So, I mean, in your spinning flurry of Swayze, you seem to misjudge, and the foot goes flying over. It is currently Wilrow's turn once
All right.
again.
Get him!
Let's see where I'm at and who I'm getting. Is there anyone attached to Pat at the moment?
Nothing is attached to Pat, but this guy is swung at him.
Kind
He's
of
the
fending him off with a shield right now.
yeah, he is the last remaining ghoul.
Oh, cool.
Huh?
Okay, the first one's an 8 and a 5. It's a 13, so that's gonna be a miss.
That's a hit.
Oh, hey.
What's that $5 hollow thing?
Who's $5 Holland? What's that?
I don't know.
Was that one of
It
your
was a
slots?
band. It had like on letters on this side, $5 holla. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
You should stay on top of your local elections. Maybe something's changed.
I'm already well, I'm kind of curious about a $5 holla. What you got?
Stay the fuck away from a $5 holler. To be honest with you.
If you're paying anything less than 25 for a holla, it's probably not a quality holla.
Alright, so I hit first main weapon, so D8 is a 6 plus 3 is 9.
Alright, that does him in.
It makes him holler.
That is correct. It's a $5 holla and a $30 penicillin shot. That 25 would have saved you money. Alright, so this room is now clear. This looks like an old bunk room. There's the scraps of armor. There's some chewed on bones. There's a corroded brazier of old coals in the middle of the room. There seems to be some old, cots and shit laid out. Looks like it's more or less like a barracks or kind of a bunk room for miners. But with the mix of dwarf and orc bones, it looks like this was one of the sites of a battle.
And there's another door.
There's indeed another door.
We might not want to storm through it just yet, though.
Am I still paralyzed?
No.
I would assume now that we're out of combat, you're not going to be paralyzed.
A minute goes faster out of combat than a minute happens in combat.
Correct, yeah.
So these guys are like poking around and seeing what's what in the room, and eventually you begin to regain feeling in your toes and are able to start moving around. It's a miracle the lame can walk.
Can I listen to the door even though I'm not gonna go through it?
You most certainly can. That would be a perception check.
Okay.
You seem to be so good at those.
I'm so good at this.
Yeah, you totally nailed this one.
Oh man. Okay. I got a 9 on the dice plus what? My wisdom?
Plus wisdom.
Okay, so 10.
That sounds quiet.
Okay.
Are you going to open the door?
We have not even searched this room. Like, can I search this room?
You most certainly can. Give me an investigation check.
Alright.
I'd like to give Sean inspiration.
Oh, inspiration, huh? Another bardic inspiration?
Go for it. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that dice rolling before you said it.
What are you talking about? That was somebody else. That was Mike doing practice roll.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Mike is always doing that.
Practice roll.
Practice rolling. All of them.
So that would be a 14.
You don't find anything.
Okay.
Before anybody else wants to bother trying to roll, There is no treasure listed for this room.
Okay.
Well,
There are rooms with treasure listed, but this is not one of them.
so we're like in
Alright.
a noob area. What's noob?
Yeah, fuck this game.
So is this map showing you areas you've already explored, or does it go dark when you move out of a line of sight of something?
It shows.
No, I still see the areas we walked through.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're a little
Yeah, it's
phased
kind of
out,
everything we've been through is like shadowed, but I can still see it.
Right.
Perfect. I just wanted to make sure because in a map this big, it'll make a difference. You know, if you want to go back and check on something you didn't see yet, you know what a dark area is versus something you've seen. So that's good.
All right.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of other places we want to go, but you know.
Who wants to open the door that there's definitely nothing behind because your very skillful elf has listened in on the door.
Fuck it. I'll
Yeah.
go for it. I'm gonna step through the door. I'm gonna do so
I'll
quietly.
open the door. Don't step through the door.
Oh,
you
sorry.
can see through sometimes when I open them. If the map is working right, which this one is. Amazingly enough, she was correct this time.
Oh.
So we
Okay.
can continue in.
Pat?
It goes into a bunch of hallways. Looks like it goes back the way we came, and possibly some more routes, and then also keeps going north.
Let us know what that north one looks like, Pat.
So
I'll
same
check
as
it out.
usual, as you guys move, try not to move like more than 2 or 3 at a time,
I'm barely moving.
just to kind of help me keep track of where you're at, so I don't suddenly look up and be like, "Oh shit, something's got to slap you."
Let me sashay before anybody jumps it somewhere.
Well, to the north, it looks like we got another dead end.
I'm a sashay.
That is correct. It ends in partially excavated rock faces.
Okay. Well, what's
Like
this,
Easter Island?
not quite faces, but like
back this way?
less, more Oak Island, less Easter Island.
Alright, it
So-
looks like there's another dead end down here.
Down where?
South.
I'll help Pat out. So Pat is a little more south. I don't know if you.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of moving, like I haven't gone too far to the west there, but I'm just kind of exploring, you know, this area. It's not
I
too-
found stairs.
Found stairs. Where'd you find stairs? I found this dead end. Shit,
There's a
what's
dead
that?
end, and then the next hallway next to it has stairs.
Oh, y'all walking on? Oh, yeah. All right. Hold on. Let me get my drunk out. Wherever y'all are.
Yeah.
I'm over here.
I
Over here.
See, everybody's going every different directions.
There's some stairs.
Ah.
yeah, it's like the Breakfast Club though. We're gonna all go meet back at the end, have a little dance party at the bottom of the stairs.
Smoke a joint. Smoke a joint and make fun of somebody's dandruff. It's all good.
Alright, well before we start going to another level of this thing, we should probably clear this floor. What do you think?
Okay.
Yeah, there's some other stuff. We go back down to the first hallway. There's a couple extra things to east. Well, there's one other door.
Yeah.
Give me a second on the.
Right. There was other paths we didn't take.
I mean, they may go up or down, but we're never gonna-
Right. Yeah. I don't think we should probably leave this floor yet until. I think I'm all about clearing everything out. I'm kind of a completionist, so I like it when everything's dead.
I'm gonna stay in the hallway here. If people want to search these little nooks and crannies.
Well, I'm over here where I'm at, Galen. I want to search this little dead end here.
It's
Inspect that.
partially excavated rock.
Okay, so there was some recent activity here.
I don't know if it was recent, but you know, what you're in is basically what they refer to as Wave Echo Cave. It's the old location of the forge. Plenty of people have been, or at least the Gundren group has been in trying to figure out which way is which. You know, to see if they can figure out where things are at. Since they had to dig their way in the first time because of the aftermath of the orc attacks, you know, their assumption might be that they had to dig to uncover more open spots. So yeah, it seems to be pretty recent.
Okay.
Alright, well down south of us I'm finding what looks to be more dead ends. Matter of fact,
Is there
looks
anything?
looks like they were trying to make a tunnel down here.
So any
Right.
Bobby Dazzlers? Anybody?
What?
What?
Any Bobby Dazzlers? What's that?
Something like
Actually,
Bobby
Galen?
Dazzler.
Does this connect?
Whoa.
You see where I am,
did we
Galen?
find this?
I do see where you are, Pat. And as you are trying to determine whether something connects,
Something reaches out and touches you.
that attempts to. It doesn't seem to, you know, break through your
Bad touch,
armor,
bad
but something batters against your back, and
I need an adult.
you feel it, but there is no damage. You are currently rolling initiative against the ogre jelly.
Ooh.
Jelly. Oh dear. I'm looking at a 14.
Wait.
No. Shut up.
18.
I think this is specifically put here for me because I'm pretty sure it's
We'll roll with an 8. Matchwhack with a 14. Everyone else, go ahead and roll initiative, because where you're standing currently is where you are in order to make your movements to get to be able to assist the Pat.
I got 24.
All right. Did you roll a 20?
Yeah.
No.
Awesome.
That's like her second 20 on an initiative roll. All right. Thorin?
I got a
Anyone?
16.
Gary got a 16.
And Sean?
Oh, fuck me. I got a 3 plus 3.
All right. That looks like everybody. So now I will do the magic.
Okay.
All right, Aaron.
Yes.
It is your turn, and you are free to move and attempt to engage the ogre jelly.
Okay. I'm thinking that I'm gonna need to do more than an arrow.
Nah, you gotta throw some sourdough at it.
I'm gonna throw some sourdough at it. Let me think. I have all these Battlemaster like things.
No, absolutely.
I don't know how to use them though.
I will assist. Give me just a second to look up your abilities. You selected disarming attack, parry, and riposte.
Yes.
None of these will come in particularly handy for
With
this.
the jelly.
Well, they will. So riposte is when the creature misses you, you can use a reaction. And the parry is
when you get
when
hit.
the creature attacks at you, you can use your reaction to try to add numbers to your armor class.
Okay.
So, any point in time that I say, you know, oh, he rolled a 19, you know, you can be like, I will parry, and then you get to roll a 1d8, or 1d, yes, it's a 1d8, and then add that number to your armor class to force a miss.
Okay.
The riposte is when they miss you, you can use your reaction to, like, counter strike. That's good stuff. And then if something is attacking you with a weapon, you can attempt to disarm, and it takes them an action to pick their shit back up. So.
Okay, well,
One bar against
I guess I'm going to start by using my short sword to attack it.
We replaced your short sword with a rapier, but I know what you mean.
Oh, the rapier. I'm sorry, the rapier.
That's right. You are 10% rapier than you used to be.
Okay. Okay, so here I go.
You want to move over there? That's 5, 10, 15.
Yeah.
It just changes the amount.
Okay. Well, that's still cool.
Okay, now I'm within striking distance. And I am rolling, scared for the dice to leave my hand because it's going to be my shitty number. Oh, 17 on the dice, plus my dexterity is 4.
That's a hit.
21.
So then it's a 1d8 plus your dexterity.
Oh, hold on, let me find the little 8. Because you know me, I don't know the difference between, what's that, that's a 10. That's 10, this is the 8. This is the 8.
Like two pyramids stuck together.
Okay, I got 6 on the dice, you said plus my dexterity?
Yeah, that's 10.
So I got 10.
Nice. Alright, 10 damage. Not a bad way to get things started.
How much damage does it take?
It takes 10 damage.
No, how much total does, how many hit points does the monster?
I don't know, you like stab your sword in there and it's like...
We get to find out. We
it's
get to find out how
still
to
jellying around.
Okay.
At best, I'll give you a hint when you're like down to the last 10 hit points.
It doesn't have like number indicators for its health.
Yeah, he's either healthy looking or not so healthy looking. But right now, he is looking like he's going to miss as he lashes out in your direction, as he is an amorphous blob who seems to be able to just shoot out chunks of jelly as he sees fit.
Sacred flame.
Let's
Are there only like me, Gary, and Aaron over here?
the slashing damage.
I'm down. Like it's got me trapped in the corner.
You moved around to where I can't see you then.
All right. So we are now to Thorin.
Okay. What's Aaron's hit points?
Well, you wouldn't know.
Where am I at? I have 18 hit points.
Out
I
of.
think that's really word then.
Do what?
I'd like to use healing word.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
So yeah, she was like 18 out of like 42. So
Yeah.
she's visibly, you know.
Well, I had 27 total.
Why do you have 27 total?
I don't know. Maybe I did
She
something
has-
wrong.
You didn't
She
roll
has
more dice.
She has more than
I have-
18, guys.
I have 28 maximum.
Pull up her
Mine, but I'm a
character
ranger.
over here. so
Wow,
that
we
she can
got
update her
30?
handwritten sheet.
We should all be at least around 30, if not more.
Yeah. So your maximum.
Oh.
She
Yeah, as
didn't.
a fighter, she should have more hit points
Oh.
than me.
Well, shit, now I gotta do math.
Yep. Welcome to D&D.
Yeah.
God, fuck adulting, right?
Amanda
said-
was that kid sitting there. Was, well, we'll never use this in the real world. Like it's
That's right.
addition and subtraction, and she's like, "Shut up."
Jumpy.
You said I had 41.
41 total. Yes, that's your
Okay.
maximum hit points. She's like, it's a word problem. Those are the worst. Well, while she figures that out, Thorin, what were you gonna do? Were you insulting the jelly?
Yeah, I'm cast Vicious Mocking on it also.
You amorphous blob. You are so fucking blobular. All right. I'm rolling. That's
Reminds me of that scene from Ghostbusters 2 where they're insulting the little tub of jelly.
it's stronger. Roll a 1d4 for your damage. 2 damage. All right. Indeed, it looks angry enough to move the Statue of Liberty. It's Thank you for that reference, Pat. I needed that.
Okay.
Speaking of which, Hatchback, it is your turn.
Oh,
I
shit,
have-
I just stepped out.
I
hang
have
on.
32 hit points.
Ah, you good?
And I healed
I'm
her.
good. I'm good.
And you got healed 8.
Did that.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm
Thank you.
betting that she did not already do that.
She didn't add it? Never mind.
Alright, I am going... I guess I am gonna... I don't know, I haven't tried this in a while, but I guess Atrak's gonna freak out a little bit, and I'm gonna hit it with my poison breath. So I'm kind of aimed toward it and a little away from Aaron. I should be able to hit it and not Aaron, right?
And so you said that's poison?
I mean,
Yeah, poison breath, a 15-foot
it's a
cone.
cone, isn't it?
I'll hold my breath.
Hold on, I can do something with cones. Hold on.
With cones?
Yeah, cones. It's a 15-foot cone.
Oh, yeah. That's easy to avoid, Aaron.
Okay, well, I just want to hit it and not Aaron.
That's easy enough. Okay. What is my Constitution saving throw, or?
Yeah, I don't use it very often, but yeah, you are looking at a, actually, this is going to be, what does that say? Hang on a second, I'll find it in just a minute.
Don't stress
it
yourself. At this point,
It is a Constitution save, yes.
We're
But you're
still
looking
under
to beat a
10. So we're under 10. So give me the full damage.
Oh, sweet. So that'll be 2d6.
Yeah.
That is a 6 and a 4, so that is going to be 10 points of poison damage.
Oh, yowza.
And actually, I get two attacks.
It is first attack. That is correct.
It is my
well,
first turn.
If you take the attack action, however, as an action, you used a breath weapon.
Well, no. If I take the attack action, that's for my shield master. Like my Gloomstalker just gives me an extra attack. It doesn't say if I take the attack.
I bet it does.
Does it?
Dread Ambusher, at your first turn of combat, your walking speed increases. if you take the attack action on your turn, you must make You can make one additional weapon attack.
It's fine.
So,
All right. Well, I guess that's
as
my
an
turn.
action, you used a breath weapon.
All right.
But
Well, there's my breath.
all right, Wilro.
Little poison for the jelly.
Wilro had actively stated he was hanging back. So you can use a dash action and move double your speed to run over and find out what all the screaming and jelly slapping noises are.
But that counts as an
It sounds like they're having an orgy.
I don't know what y'all are doing down here, but we could make money on it on the internet.
Oh, by all means. So kind of just land right about right here, and that's a dash action, or do I have to roll something?
Nope. Dash action is just double your movement.
No,
How
does that
did
take
he
away-
attack this guy?
That's
Actually, I
only
just-
one movement.
I think 35 is my movement, so
Yeah, you can take a ranged attack from where you're at now that you see him.
okay, sounds good. Let's do that. It's a 6 on the die, so that's a miss.
Nope, that's a hit. That's 6 plus 4.
That's what I
So
thought.
that's 10, that's a hit.
Okay. Yeah, let's see what I'm rolling on that one. Okay.
Pat turned off his camera. I think he's going to take a dump.
Okay, it's a D8 too. Whoa. Take
He
a roll.
turned off his camera.
Hey, you know,
Yeah.
gotta
Oh.
crank one out.
Oh, that,
And he muted it. That is a sure sign of a turd. That
I'm okay with that.
I mean, it could be something else.
maybe that jelly slapping noise comment set him off.
Hey, different shoes for different folks.
What's the damage, Mike?
Oh, that's a 7 on the die plus 2.
7, 8, 9.
Yeah,
All right.
that's 9.
Oh. All right.
I think we have to do this fun. Is this legal?
I can't remember.
Yeah,
I don't
it
have.
snuck up on me. I'm still listening.
When I use my crossbow, it's a one-shot deal for me, right?
That's even better.
So that's it for me, right? On the crossbow, I just have one shot with that.
That is correct.
Okay, I'm gonna move anyway. Oh, he's done, right? You said.
You're done with your movement.
Oh, that's right. That's right. And he's done.
Because instead of the dash, you chose the attack action.
Okay, so you.
But, yes. Wilro, Xenos, it is your turn, but I do not see your token. Oh, I do. I do see
Yeah,
your
you should. It's like not that bad.
Exactly. You've got ringside seats, the jelly slapping action.
My spidey sense is tingling.
Well, I'm going to.
Clicking on that. Don't y'all click on that.
What?
I will sacred flame him.
Second thought, you can click on that. And at the end of your turn, you are noticing some movement in those hallways.
Uh-oh.
But Sacred Flame, that's dexterity. This guy has got shit for dexterity. That's roll your 1d8.
Okay. And that'll be a 5.
All right.
And I should probably move too. Wait a minute. Where am I? Oh, I see where I'm at. No, I ain't gonna fucking move. Well, he can't attack me anyway. But it doesn't matter. There's no need to move. What is this guy gonna, like, come get me, like, 2 more rounds later? Nah, I think I'll just, I did that. I don't need to do anything else. No, I'm good.
All right. Second, because I have added some shit.
Dude, you're gonna be tired as fuck in the morning.
All right. Aaron, it is your turn.
Okay, I want to get him with my rapier again.
Getting rapier.
I'm rapey today.
Oh man, I couldn't renew my Netflix order. I need to like get scammed or something.
16.
16 hits.
All right, let me figure out my dice again. This is
The
the 8. 5 plus what?
They couldn't renew it.
5 plus 4. So that's
Okay.
9. Oof. Yeah, this thing is not looking good, like at all. But it is its turn.
Was it a hot ass before or something?
Before I do that.
No. Oh, yeah, no. What's that?
All right, and then lashes out with basically, the Force blob of jelly just slashes out at you. Actually makes contact. 9 points of damage.
Who's
To
that?
you, Aaron.
Oh, 9 points of damage.
Correct.
Damn it, more math.
Alright.
Alright, now I got 23 hit points.
Alright, and oh, I did that too soon. Hold on. I did not. Alright. That is in the right spot.
Oh, no, that. Yeah. Bullshit.
Okay, so that's one more. Let me make sure on that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So, Thorin, suddenly you hear rushing footsteps behind you. There is a quick slash, and seems to go just over your head. You notice that there is a ghoul directly behind you.
Okay.
One more of these. All right, and then another one kind of rushes in at around the same time, but it is your turn. The second one did not get close enough to make an attack.
1 second here.
Yeah, we're moving back in.
No, fair enough.
Oh, motherfucking shit.
Yeah, you miss a little when you're having a cigarette.
Yeah.
I cast Blade Ward on myself.
All right. So that gives you resistance to most physical damage.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess that's about the end of my turn.
And that brings us to Atchwack.
Alright, just the jelly still in front of me?
Yeah. You want me to roll?
I'm just gonna hit him with my longsword, basic attack, 20 plus 6.
Okay. You want me to roll?
Plus 6. If you don't mind, please.
D20 plus 6. That's going to be a hit almost automatically. This little fucker got 8 armor class.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. And you use, what, a battle axe?
I'm using that longsword that we found. It's a +1 longsword.
That's slashing. Okay, that works. Nice. It splits into 2 smaller jellies.
Oh, son of a whore.
All right. So, yeah. So now there are 2 medium-sized jellies as opposed to 1 large. And that brings us to this guy.
Come on. So obviously what we need to do is keep cutting it into smaller pieces so we can keep going.
Well, so far the other damage that had taken didn't seem to make it do that, so that'll give you some amount of hint. But yeah, so now there are 2 medium jellies. I'm not going to bother to put down a placeholder. Wilro, it is your turn.
Alright,
Wait, I thought I was ahead of him.
You are not. You are a 6. Wilro is an 8.
Okay. No, that was a different one. You gotta.
stand aside.
I didn't even know what days or time.
No, and
6:30
it's
in the
entirely
morning.
possible that I fucked that up during the last round of combat. Let's quit pretending like we're dealing with a group of sensible people here. I think we all know better.
That's a 4 and a 5. That's not a hit.
It is.
Oh, okay. a
Your
9.
target, his armor class is an 8.
Okay. So.
Wait, who are you going for? You going for what, the ghoul or the ochre jelly?
This guy's sneaking up behind me.
Yeah, then a 5 and an 8 does not hit.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Oops. Just.
I forgot you guys are like getting
Okay.
ambushed.
Yes, ambushed. I'm gonna go ahead and roll my for my offhand.
Yeah.
That's a 16 plus 4. It's 20.
That's gonna hit.
Okay. And D8. So, 8 plus 2 is a 10. Let's just take a moment and focus on Sean for a moment.
I believe that is his ringtone.
No, that's Gary's alarm. Gary's got to wake up now and go to work. And have
Oh,
an
son
hour.
of a bitch.
Half
He's
an
gotta
hour.
go to work while his character gets mauled by ghouls. This is so sad.
Angry jelly. Okay, so rolled an 8 plus 2.
I'm
I
about
mean,
to
no,
get this shit.
yeah, rolled an 8 plus 2. That's 10. And that's it for my turn.
Alright. So 2 misses. Xenos, it is your go.
Wait.
All right, I am going to move.
Wait, pause. The 2 misses. My second, my offhand landed. No,
Well, then what was the damage?
8. I rolled an 8
Okay.
on my D8 plus 2.
There we go.
I
So
think I
thought
gave
you
you
were-
my damage and you thought it was my hit.
That's exactly what happened. So,
Okay, no, I rolled a 16 on my on my hit plus the 4. So okay,
all right.
cool.
Is that you with the noisy cat?
Yeah, he's yodeling.
That's awesome.
Yeah, sometimes the dog chimes in, but she's outside.
You got one of them fancy dog doors?
No, no, not at all. I Jesus Christ, I don't know what would happen what would come inside this house.
Nothing.
No, what she would drag inside this house. Let's
Ah,
put it that way.
we had a cat that would bring in dead squirrels and hide them under Emma's bed when she was like 8.
She never went to bed hungry.
No, not at all. Xenos, it is your go.
All right. Well, I moved to where I moved.
Oh, okay. You're like in
And-
prime position to get paralyzed. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Yeah.
Go for it.
And I may as well just thunder wave these bitches.
While
man.
you do that, let me look for what is a...
Oh, dang. Uh-oh. Are we about to get hit with some kind of AoE?
No, because it's focused on me. I'm at the back of my square. It's a 15-foot square in front of me. So
Yeah, no, what I was
everything-
looking at was kind of trying to determine what would hear the 300-foot
Oh,
audible noise. And without
Shit.
going too meta, it's surprisingly little.
awesome. I was
Man, it's gotten kind of
kind
shitty
of hoping
outside.
that's how it worked out, but you know, Roadhouse.
So here's your 15-foot cube. it says centered in front of you.
Correct. Yeah, it's gonna hit
So
not all of them.
you've got these 3 that have to worry about it. That's Constitution saves.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
It is. Yep.
All right. Give me your damage rolls.
2d8 or what?
Yeah, whatever the full roll is, and then we
Okay,
add
the
whatever
full roll
number
is 2d8. Yeah, base damage is 2d8.
Okay.
And that'll be a 4.
4 damage.
Woo!
That's worth a
Hey.
spell slot.
Well,
All
they
right.
get- They get shoved back too.
That's why I've
They
been
do
so
indeed
hesitant
get
about
shoved
using
back.
my hunter's mark this turn. Don't want to waste myself.
Since that's gonna be... How far do they get shoved back?
10 foot.
All right.
Get
so-
back!
All right.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna have to take a nap soon.
Yeah, I think.
I'm like burning everything.
But it's pudding night at the old folks' home. You gotta stay up to at least 5.
I'm just talking about our characters and everything.
No, I
I
got
thought you
you.
were talking about the yawning and the active snoring and the.
Oh shit, she said it again.
She's
Hey,
down.
I'm still in.
Pat's
Amanda's. I
Pat's
saw
rejuvenated. He just made a
Suddenly
movement
feels
and
a
feeling
whole
active
lot
over
lighter.
there.
You thought you had a second wind skill or something?
Right.
He's got a He's got a second movement skill. So just wait just a little bit and
Which
Go
may
push
pro
another
or
myth.
precede the second win.
so. Let's see.
But as far as I know, I'm still trapped in the corner with a couple of slimes now, and I'm seriously considering taking one as a pet.
I want to go check on him, Galen.
Check on him.
What?
He's
No, I'm
out.
joking.
He's talking about your slime. Brown slime.
You should go. see
Now,
some-
how do you know it was Papa John's orange?
Ouch.
Alright, that's a miss. So Sean, he was going for you. That was a 7 on the dice. That didn't quite get it, but one of the ones that got shoved back came rushing back into your face.
Alright.
Let me see if this works. Amanda!
She looks out.
Amanda Lou!
Yeah, she looks out.
She ain't responding.
Suddenly, a donkey swoops in and picks up Amanda and runs her off over here. It's amazing how that works.
He does that weird reality bending thing where he just kind of comes through a wall and everything just shifts out of the way and then everything just goes back to normal.
Such a
Right.
donkey.
So Magic Donkey does his thing. Pat does an 18 hit.
Oh, fuck yeah, an 18 hits.
Yep.
That is 9, 10, 11 damage.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. That's putting me down to, that's going to be 19, I think. Or, no, that's going to put me all the way down to 10.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm down to 10 now.
God damn it. Oh, there we go. You shrunk them down.
I figured that out. Alright. So there's 2 of those, and he has made his strike. We've got this guy here. Scratching at Wilrow's armor. It's not quite getting through. This guy. He is unable to pass through his buddies, so he is just making some screeching noises.
So do you still
this
think it
one
would be a
moved
good
in and
idea
made
to
his
cast
attack.
Thunderwave and call everybody to us?
He's already done that.
Yeah.
And that's another miss. Sean, it's this guy right here in front of you. He is scratching towards you, and there's no purchase. Thorin,
missed.
it is correct.
Okay.
You spending it?
Nah, I'm gonna hold on to it for a minute.
All right, Thorin, it is your turn.
Okay. Did I cast Cloud of Daggers on these last 2 ghouls?
There are
No, there's
4
like 4.
ghouls.
Well, the 2 that are furthest in the back.
Sure.
Okay. It fills a 5-foot cube, and they take 4d4 slashing damage.
Alright, so 5-foot cube is pretty much going to take up 1 space. So the one directly in front of Sean, this one who's like double stacked in, or the space in front of
Yeah,
Mike.
the double stacked one in the corner there. Oh, yeah.
So this guy here.
Yes.
Okay. 5-foot cube, that's like 5 by 5 by 5. Each one of these squares is 5 feet. Okay. Makes sense. And I'm going to leave it there because it stays until you lose concentration, right?
Up to 1 minute.
Yeah, up to 1 minute.
Okay, which is pretty much combat. Alright.
Yeah.
That is...
Maybe not, but
Oh, shit.
we're going to burn through
There
all
is no
our
saving throw at all. That's 4d4 slashing damage. Give me some rolls on that.
It's 11.
11.
Hey, loady. Alright. So, 15. Sitting on a point. 44 when they enter the spell for the first time. And the first time on a turn, it starts there. Wow. Alright. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Atchwack, it is your turn.
With the
Alright,
one
so I'm still cornered by the 2 slimes, right?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
I would assume such.
Alright. Well, this is probably an experiment that's going to backfire on me, but I would like to take a slash at the one on the left.
Give me a roll.
I'm out back right now.
Oh, you're out back. I will roll.
If you don't mind.
That does it.
Alright.
You just
So
kind
let's
of
see.
push your axe through it, but it does not seem to be effective.
I slash it, but it doesn't, nothing.
No, it just kind of your axe or your sword blade kind of slips through, and there seems to be no effect.
Well, shit. There's not much else I can do.
I'll take care of them.
I can't knock a slime prone.
You are correct. There is no knocking a slime prone.
I guess I could try to shove it back. I can do that with my shield as a bonus action. I can hit it and try to shove it back 5 feet.
Yeah.
That's just the same thing as knocking it down.
So you push into it. You rolled a 7. It rolled a 14.
Oh.
So you push into it. There seems to be no give.
JELLO.
Well, it's worth a try.
Alright, so one of these guys. There's one who's unable to move. That's gonna be him. Alright. Wilro, it is your turn.
Where is she?
So
I moved it.
Oh, is she off the mic now?
No, she's on the mic.
Oh.
It'll be like one of the tabs on her.
Oh. I see there.
Thank you.
okay, so this guy right next to me. It's 19, so that's a crit.
That is a crit.
Look at that wire.
8.
Don't worry.
6, that's 14 plus 3, 17 damage.
Oh shit.
No, I think he might be down. No. The one he just might just hit. I think he might be down.
That did do it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move up. Is there? I can't see. Is there somebody underneath the blue square here?
There is.
Okay. Well, for now.
Don't move up. You got to use a thunder wave.
What?
That blue square is like a spinning cloud of daggers.
Oh,
And there's a creature in it getting, more or less to death.
Oh, okay. So it's a good cloud of daggers. So if I move up, it's not necessarily going to be messing with me, and I can still attack this guy.
Yeah, and get thunder waved as soon as I take my next turn.
Alright.
That's cool. I'll heal you. Or wait, no, I won't because that'll be all
He
my
won't. He won't hit you with it. It goes out in front of him. It isn't centered on him.
Alright, because I just let my Thunderwave insurance lapse, so, anyway, so offhand, I'm going to go off on this guy right here.
Alright.
That is a 6 plus 4 is a 10. I'll go.
10 misses.
Let's say, yeah.
Alright, well, I am where I am.
Xenoth, it is your turn.
Alright, well, let's see here. I can move 5, 10.
You can't push up on the one that's in front of you.
Wait, what you mean?
You're standing on one.
Oh, I can't move over here?
No. You can move through spaces that your party occupies, but not spaces that a creature would occupy.
Okay, well, I can still thunder wave them from here. I don't actually have to move.
That is correct. You said it. What was it? A 10 foot, 15 foot? What was the square?
Yeah, 15 foot. So it'll definitely hit the last two. There's still
It'll
three.
hit the 3.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna feed him another thunder wave, but this time I'm gonna go ahead and cast Channel Divinity and use Destructive Wrath.
Okay.
So I ain't fucking rolling if they fail or succeed. It doesn't matter. They're taking damage.
Yeah, the total damage is what, 3d6? 2d6? What's the damage?
2d8.
2d8. 16 points of damage for all of these guys. This one is definitely out.
All right.
You know, I can't see any of this going on. Like, I'm stuck around the corner with these damn jellies.
Right. Yeah. I don't even know what you're doing. I didn't know you were making jam.
Apparently. I don't know. It might be about to be y'all's problem.
Can I go ahead and spin my key too?
Yes. Yes, indeed you can.
Here's what I thought. I'm going with the flurry of blows.
Alright, give me just a second. And
Yeah, whenever you're ready, I'll kick the shit out of them in the meantime.
pushes them back 10 feet. So you killed 2 of them and pushed 1 back 10 feet.
Alright, well I didn't move, so I still got movement and flurry of blows. So that's 2 unarmed strikes on top of that.
Alright.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move up in this dude's face and fucking give him 2 roadhouses to the face.
Alright.
First roll is 12 plus 3. Yeah.
That
15.
hits.
And that's what, 1d4, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So he takes 2 damage.
Alright.
And the next roadhouse is really? Another 12 plus 3, 15.
15 hits.
2 damage again. I rolled all the same shit twice in a row.
Well, that's 10 damage total because it's like 2 plus 3 for your dexterity, so.
Right.
So that's 5, that's 10. Right. Alright, Xenos, we go back up to Amanda. Oh, wait. I remember what the purple is.
What's the purple? Why is the purple?
Because something got added, because that's what slashing damage does. So the jelly moves up and makes another attack against Pat. That is a miss. 6 on the dice, so that's 10 total.
Very good.
Then that would be Erin's turn, but she is not there. Instead, we are looking at this guy. 7 on the dice. That's not going to do it.
Against me?
No, against Pat. For you, it is 13 plus 4, 17 to hit.
Yeah, wrath. Oh, how about 18 armor class? Does that hit?
Some bitch. No, it does not. All right.
That he hits you. Well, you know what? Fuck it, dude. We're already at this point. I may as well, he missed, so I may as well riposte.
There you go. Spend the 1d6 and then give yourself a roll. If you hit, it'll be additional damage. This would be with your staff as well, so you'd be rolling staff damage.
Okay. Right. Which would be the 1d8.
Correct.
And I just got another 15 again.
That's a hit.
So that comes out to 8 plus 3. 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
Oh, fuck. That ghoul has definitely seen better days. Much better days. Thorin, it is your turn.
I'll cast Vicious Mockery on it.
Oh, that is a 19 on the dice. No effect. Oh, man.
You gotta work, yeah. You gotta get your cursing game up.
Yeah.
Atchwack, it's your turn.
Quick question. Did we ever determine, like, this behind me, does this go through to that cavern that we originally came in through?
Yes, it does.
So I can go through there, right?
Yes.
Alright. Well, I
But
would
you're
like
moving out of melee from 2 creatures.
I would like to use my action to disengage and move.
Okay.
Can I do that?
You most certainly can.
I think I can get to about here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fucking
I am moving away from the jellies that I cannot harm.
Sounds reasonable. Alright, so Atchwack hauls ass. Wilro, it is your turn. There are 2 smaller jellies where once there was one, and that's about all you really know about the situation.
Alright, well, in front of me, though, is still... What are those, zombies, exactly?
There's one left.
Ghouls, not
There's
zombies.
one ghoul in front of Xenos.
It's this guy? I'm on the wrong screen.
Who is
Oh, okay,
quicker
okay.
than realizes
I got you.
that he doesn't want to be in front of me at all.
Well, I think Sean's gonna be able to handle that.
Oh yeah, I'm good. Go handle the jelly.
Yeah. Did,
I'll bring the toast.
sourdough!
I don't know, presumably they're
Come back. Everybody just cut off.
Right, so when you get there, you notice you no longer see Atchwack in that corner, but the jellies are still there.
The guy who's got some useless swinging to do. But I think once everybody jumps in, maybe we can... Enough hit points, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
I think the ghouls are the bigger threat.
I don't know.
And I'm about done with them.
Okay. Well,
I'm
I'm swinging some
splashing at
jelly.
these things with a magic sword, and it's well, it's
Don't
not
worry
magic,
about me,
but-
I'm good.
No, it'd be considered magic, Pat. It's just-
Well, I mean, but it's still ultimately it's still slashing damage, you know. But it's just a +1. So I'm just getting that as like most of us are using slashing weapons.
Yeah.
I may or may not have taken a peek at the monster book sitting next to me.
Right. Well,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna roll anyway, shit.
I've never read anything about any of these monsters. Hell no.
16 plus 4, 5.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
That's a hit, and you know, basically your blade passes through jelly, and
Oh
that's
shit!
not all that
Hit
really
it
happens.
again.
It's not big enough to split, but it's still
Okay.
not taking any damage.
I was hoping we could chop it into little pieces, and I could take that baby slime as like a pet in a jar.
Well, I was here. 5,
In the
10,
jar.
15, 20, 25. I can still move.
You can like
10.
toss it
Slimes
at
are my
enemies.
favorite monster. What'd you say, Mike?
I'm just gonna move and not do
You're backing
anything
up?
else.
Uh, 12 plus.
Yeah. Okay. Next, whoever.
16. That's gonna be a miss, I'm guessing.
Uh,
I think you're at 17 when you have your both axes out. So.
yeah. 17 it is.
All right. Xenos, it is your turn.
All right. Well, I know somebody who's going to be eating glass staff.
Give it a roll.
Or at least I'm going to do that. Hopefully he will be. Oh, fuck me. It's a 20.
Well,
Naturally.
Is it?
if that does it, he only had 1 hit point left.
I knew it couldn't have been much. If that, I told Gary if that vicious mockery hit, it was dead.
Yeah, absolutely. That, unfortunately, it didn't click. So now you have movement, and you know of some jelly slapping sounds in the hallway behind you. That always piques curiosity.
25 to get past Gary. Well, 30 to get past Gary. And then...
I don't know. I work security, man. Are they the good jelly slapping sounds or the bad jelly slapping sounds? There's a difference.
I'm going to go ahead and...
They're all bad.
I'm going to
Well, I
move
mean-
to this position
I don't
and
know.
then take his flame. That guy.
I mean, I would imagine that the jelly doesn't smell well. So there's like jelly slapping sounds and an odor. That's gonna be a hit because he's got like -2 to his dexterity.
And that's 2 damage on the die.
All right, that does it. One of them. He has sacredly flamed out. Got a spreadsheet that is now
And a
hiding
flash and a bolt.
Yeah, I mean, it's radiant damage. It looks like lightning, but it's, you know.
Yeah. No, I
actually-
know the damage type doesn't change, but just
Which
going
is a-
thematically, I'm thunder and lightning.
Absolutely. and I kind of like that. I like that approach when it comes to Sacred Flame and Eldritch Blast. And
Right. I don't
Like
expect
that.
it to change damage types or anything. It's just
yeah.
It's just cosmetic.
Well, the lightning damage would be the second immunity of the ochre jelly. So had it been lightning damage, you would not have gotten far. But
I'm aware of this. I have read this shit before.
so this
I was
guy-
like, I know ochre jellies. I better be careful.
that's going to be a miss. 14, I'm assuming, does not hit you, Mike.
No.
The jelly attempts to slam into you, and that does not seem to hurt when it gets into your armor.
Don't forget about your fucking
Wait,
boots.
it gets into my armor?
Well, I mean, it slaps up against your armor, but it doesn't
That gives you
seem
extra
to-
movement.
It's not
Cause
like
you any
taking over
pain.
like some weird
No,
organism. Okay.
Bounce, wow.
No. You do not get venom powers because the ochre jelly has attempted to fuse with you. Basically, we're down to one enemy, and so it is now Thorin, your turn again.
you.
Yeah, I'll do vicious mockery once again.
Oh, wow. Let me pull this guy up. Because I think somehow, amazingly, this might have done something. Hold on. This is wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, that's a -2, so 15. That's not going to do it. He also had 1 hit point, so no need to roll. The weirdest shit in the world is this dwarf starts yelling at the jelly, and it goes, "Oh man," and slumps down into the floor, into a puddle of the worthless jelly that it has been referred to.
Gary, where you been? Shit. Awesome.
Well, that's good. So we're out of combat now, right?
You are now out of combat. That is correct.
That first jelly's dead, huh?
As you can tell by Pat's location, you are in a space where you're able to go back into the chasm that you started in.
Yep, we're back.
There's still a rope over here, and that's where you're at. And it's about 11 o'clock. We've got one player sleeping on the couch, and another player, I believe, needing to go to work.
Right, and I done burned everything. I literally burned everything except wrapping the skin. That's all I had left.
Yeah,
right? And you even did burn one of those when you got started, so.
Yeah, I got one of those burned, so yeah, we definitely need a long rest now.
I would say at this point, you know, with after the thunder wave, you guys probably feel more comfortable exiting the cave altogether before setting up camp.
Yeah, fuck staying in here. We're gonna get it out.
That way you can, you know, keep somebody on watch at the hole that the exit is, and then you know, manage to go for the rest. But ultimately, you know, you guys didn't spend much more than about, you know, an hour trying to, probably a couple of hours exploring in combat, you know. So it's still kind of early in the day, but at the same time, you guys are fine, you know, kind of setting up camp, eating some rations, and being like, holy fuck, I got paralyzed, that was shitty. And just kind of having a general conversation about what dangers may still lurk within the wave echo cave.
Definitely.
And at no point did we see any, like, we haven't seen anything yet that looks like any kind of organized thing, like people that might be working for the spider, right? Just monsters.
Right.
At this point, you've seen, you know, a chunk of jelly, some mosquito bats, and a handful of ghouls.
Yeah. Well, more than a handful. I don't have more than 6 fingers. Not in one hand, anyway. Well, I mean, you get back to me later. I might have more fingers later.
Right. A handful of fingers. So, yeah. Now you guys kind of made a block in the bottom quadrant of the cave. And,
that's what I was kind of thinking, is like when I started swinging at the jellies and I realized, like, oh shit, I can't do anything to them because my poison breath was the only weapon I have that would work against them. I was looking at the map and I'm like, wait a minute.
Well, by the time they split, they each only had 1 hit point, so had you, like, punched one, it would have probably done it.
Right.
Aren't they immune to bludgeoning too?
No. Just the immunities is lightning and slashing.
Right.
And so that's why every time Amanda hit him, it was piercing, because that's what the rapier does. Surprise, surprise. The rapiers will pierce your shit.
Oh, well, fuck. I should have just, like, started slinging. I should have just busted my damn sling out again.
Or, like I said, punched him. By the time
Yeah,
Amanda
yeah.
got through with it, it was, you know, doing pretty decently, as you know. As far as damage, somehow you guys managed to only hit that slashing right when it split. And by the time that happened, it was down to next to nothing anyway.
Yeah.
No, because immunity, there's immunities, which is like 0 damage, and then resistance, which is like half damage. And then some things have vulnerabilities, which is double damage.
I still kind of wish we could have taken one as a pet. Like we're talking, we need something to guard the cart, man. What better than a shape-shifting ooze that can just kill anything if we can train it?
If you really want a pet, we will go to town and buy you one.
No, I kind of like this. I need an exotic pet. We need an exotic animal to guard our cart. I see a slime is perfect.
The Beastmaster Ranger with the ooze companion.
That would be pretty sweet.
But that is not a beast. But
not a beast.
But yeah, I mean,
That's tameable at all.
Well,
The best we can do is spread it on some toast.
man. All right, so I guess we're gonna call it there, huh?
I think we're gonna call it. I mean, we'll just
If the rest
drop
of y'all
you
want
guys
to carry
back.
on, like I am, I think that's gonna be it.
In
for
the
me.
morning.
See you on Wednesday.
Gary's out, guys.
All right, Gary, you have a good night at work.
All right, take it easy. Yeah, hopefully I don't have too busy a day at work myself, so I can work on my campaign stuff a little bit more. I've been working on a world map. I showed Galen a couple times. I gotta get this stuff where y'all can see it, but I'm trying to get it going.
Yeah. Same here. I ain't got nothing to do tomorrow but go fishing. I just got my fishing license today.
Fuck yeah!
Nice.
Was there some decent fishing in that lake?
Yeah.
You got like fishing
Yeah.
piers kind of close to where you're at. And
Yeah. There's docks like right down the road.
It's like the fish in the land over there. Trout?
I know I got. You had told me the address once, or at least the street name, and I like did the Google Maps. And you guys you're like maybe 3 or 4 blocks from the fucking water. Y'all are really close.
Yeah. It's like a 15-minute walk. You know?
Yeah.
It's like a few minute drive. It ain't shit, dude. We're like right down fucking town.
That's pretty
Speaking
slick.
of, tomorrow everybody is going out on paddle boards dressed up as witches.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go
We,
check that out.
Leave the Zippo at home.
We did Renaissance Festival tickets for Halloween Day. So
Oh hell yeah!
I've never been for the Halloween weekend, and with Halloween being on a Saturday, it ought to be a particularly fun event.
Oh yeah, you can go stay at the adult campsite and have a good old time.
Except that we're bringing the kids. I really wanted to camp.
Yeah, you can
because-
still camp and you can sneak off to the adult side.
Yeah, right. But the kids are like teenagers, and man, I don't want some, 20-year-old neckbeard hitting on Emma all night or something,
Yeah.
There's nothing.
I unplugged their USB.
I'll go.
Yeah, I'm getting my stuff together so when I get ready to go to work in the morning, I can just grab my D&D stuff and take it.
You don't need the key to come back.
Yeah.
I keep a lot of my stuff on a jump drive. Got all the different PDF files.
Hell yeah.
pretty handy. And that's also where I keep my map, so I can just plug it into my work computer and I can work on it there.
Right? Hey, don't forget to rename them stuff like Daily Report. And then when you open it up, it shows up on the IT computer as Pat opened file named Daily Report. And then you'll never get busted.
I don't know. I think I've gotten at this point where like the guy that checks all this stuff likes me way more than he likes anybody else that uses it.
I know what you mean. And, honestly, that's more paranoia. But I printed off like about 100-page PDF at work, and I named it before I put it on my computer and printed it through the corporate printer. I named it Generator Operation and Maintenance Manual. So if it showed up on a printer report, it would be the Generator O&M Manual PDF. So it looked legitimate.
It doesn't hurt to be a little prepared. I know we got I know they're checking on shit because we got the one supervisor. First he got caught looking at porn. Then he got caught downloading bootleg movies onto the damn supervisor computer. And now he is somehow, I'm pretty sure he has fucked up the video card because the monitors keep going in and out. And I can't tell, I don't think it's a hardware issue on the monitor's part.
I tell you this, man, there isn't a whole lot that would get you like fired on the spot at my job, but BitTorrent is definitely on that list.
Oh God.
I think they may, throw you one warning if you're lucky, and that's about it.
I don't want to say it out loud, but do y'all still have that one file sharing client? Don't say names.
Oh, no, actually, they didn't move with this.
Oh, that's good.
Dude,
that's bad, but
I will also, without saying names, but I'll throw some numbers. Those sons of bitches were only paying like $30,000 a month for what they had.
Jesus Christ.
And yeah, they had like a really, really sweet deal. And
I can say that they've cost to my clients a third of that in cryptoware and shit. I mean, not them directly, but like I've had 2 events where it went back to not say name here, link, And it wasn't like they were putting it out there. It's just their file sharing shit is so slutty, and their landing pages are full of download here, click here, like misdirections and stuff. I never saw it.
Happens if you do like a free service, you gotta get money out of the people on them anyway. But yeah dude. But I'll tell you this: I'm sitting here looking at one of those 30-inch monitors. When they weren't gonna move, the owner of the company, me and him were talking. But dude, not only were they only paying $30K a month, I mean, dude, I got people that use half the amount of power they do that pay over twice as much as that. It's like, yeah, seriously, they were a really big customer, but they were paying so little because they had kind of grandfathered in off the old Veracenter contract.
turn this off.
No
All
problem.
right,
That's right. Pat got to work in the morning.
Yeah.
Nice
Later, Pat.
killing
Right.
things.
I was just
Yeah.
getting all my stuff together. So y'all take it easy, and I'll see y'all next time. I might miss Wednesday. We'll see what happens. I don't know.
All right.
Going to my dad's. It might be a weird thing trying to log into DnD.
Right.
We'll see what happens.
Well, let us know.
Yeah, well, and who knows? By the time we log in, like I was just thinking about it, Dad goes to sleep pretty early.
Yeah.
like,
And if you want to text
who
me and
knows?
say, hey, I'll be
I
an
might-
hour late or whatever, then we'll work with
Yeah, I may just end up being late. So we'll see what happens.
it. All right. Well, good deal.
Yeah,
Talk to
that'll
you
be
later.
fun.
All right, Pat.
All right. Good night, guys.
Night.
Good night.
Yeah. I see Mike over there yawning. I ain't far behind you.
Yeah.
I gotta get Amanda moved and sorted, but I'm over here drinking whiskey and